back to another video and another episode of Closet Truths. In today's video, y'all, I will be teaching you about what to do when life feels overwhelming. You might be sad, seasonal depression, whatever. I hope that this video can help you through that. So let's roll into this. Okay guys, so I know we're easing into the new year and we're all staying on our goals, hopefully. We're all staying on track with our health and wellness, whatever you have to do. But I want you to remember that in the goal of things, while you're on the grind, it is never okay to use rest as a reward. Rest is not a reward. You do not have to work this much, do this much, get this much done to rest. Rest is not a luxury. It's not a rarity. You deserve rest right now. Even if all you did all day was just like hang out with your friends and you just got home, you deserve rest. Even if you did nothing all day, you deserve to rest. Even if you made a hard decision today, you deserve to rest. Even when life feels very overwhelming and we, as people have different specific responsibilities on our shoulders. Sometimes it can feel like we have the world on our shoulders, whether it's your family, your career, your goals, you're pushing yourself, whatever it is. Even every day, we're also fighting that little voice in our head that's telling us we can't do it, that this sadness will never end, whether you're going through a heartbreak, whether you just lost your job and you're looking for another one. And it's hard because I know that it is hard in this economy to do any of the things that we might have on our goal list. Maybe you're not where you thought you'd be in life by now and you're disappointing yourself. Maybe you feel like you should have known better. You might feel like you're not worthy of being alive. You might feel like you deserve all of this. You might feel like you just want to drown in this sorrow and never get up from under the covers, never get up when you fall. But if you don't get up from a failure, how are you going to accomplish anything that you want? How are you going to achieve your dreams if you let yourself down? Even when life is not going your way, you have to tell yourself that it is about to. You have to pray. You have to work. You have to keep your own morale up. You have to be your motivational speaker for yourself in your head. Because no matter what happens in life and throughout life, no matter what is going on around you, no matter what you have done in your past, any mistake, your past mistakes don't define you. You don't have to allow your past self to continue living in your head. It's time to step into your future self. What would you want yourself to feel right now? How would you want yourself to dress, act, look? How would you want yourself to handle a letdown? Another thing that can help with this is affirmations. Now, for me personally, I've been doing affirmations for the last 2 years, and my life has drastically changed in different ways. Not only my mindset, yes, there's mindset growth, but also things around me have started changing when I started bettering myself and encouraging myself. And instead of loathing myself or hating my body or hating this about that or hating that ended or hating that person didn't see my value or hating that I'm even thinking about that they're thinking about me. Instead of blaming myself, I decided to take accountability for my future and for my life and for my person. I decided to stop letting life be overwhelming for me. Even though life is overwhelming, it is very overwhelming to exist even in this society. Also, you might feel pressure from social media. You might feel pressure from a friend that you're comparing yourself to. You might feel pressure that you're not on the same wavelength you feel as other people in your age group. But that doesn't matter. You're going at your own pace. Don't feel sad. Get off of that floor. Stop telling yourself that things will never change. Stop telling yourself that things will never go your way. If you don't speak love into yourself, even in your own head, how do you expect love to be attracted to you? You have to tell yourself what's meant for me will find me. I don't chase, I attract. I have the ability to stay positive. I have the ability to make the changes that I need to make in my own life. I'm going to read to you guys a few of my affirmations that I read to myself I recite these every morning and every time I'm feeling down. And they have helped me. And I only want to provide you guys with solutions that I can tell you have worked for me. First affirmation I say is choose who chooses you. So not even in a romantic standpoint only, from platonic to familiar to career-wise, education, whatever doesn't choose you actively, it's not for you. It's okay if it's not meant for you because all good things are of God. So if something made you feel bad or was bad, then you know it's not what? Of God. And therefore you don't what? Need it at all. The second one is I am strong. Remember that you are strong, that you are resilient, that you have the power in your hands to change your destiny, to write your own story. You have the ability to go after what you want. You have the ability to rebrand yourself at any time. You have the ability to be happy. You have the tools in your own head. You do not need to rely on someone else's love and compassion and validation of you when you can provide all of those things to yourself. The next one is I am worthy. Now, a lot of times we might feel, especially when we are depressed, we might feel like we're not worthy of anything. Like we deserved what happened to us. Somehow it was karma. Somehow we brought it upon ourselves. Maybe we're just not meant to have that job, to have that life. Maybe we're just not meant to be happy. Maybe we're just not meant to find love. Maybe we're just not meant to feel fulfilled. That is untrue. Those are the things that the devil tells you when he already sees that you're sad. Every time something good comes your way or you accomplish something, you'll see something else in your life go wrong. I have a complete testimony to this. But when I started praying more, I found that I was able to silence those thoughts. I was able to remind myself that the negative voice in my head who has a very negative opinion of me and is just waiting till I'm depressed to just come and push me over the edge is completely within my control. I have control over that voice. You have control over that voice in your head. If something is negatively affecting you, you have the option to cut that out of your life, that person, that situation. If you have a habit of self-loathing or self-blaming or self-shaming or self-hatred, you have the ability to change that about yourself, whether it's with therapy, whether it's with consulting your primary care physician and getting on, let's just say Adderall, etc. Whatever you need to keep your anxiety down, to keep the bad thoughts down, whatever, you have the ability to do that. But there are also other ways that you can do that that aren't what you may view as so serious, even though therapy is for everybody and everybody needs a therapist. So don't shame yourself out of that. You could exercise more. Exercising for me, yoga, Pilates, that boosts my mental health. Like I feel better in my body. I feel better not only moving, but thinking. Next is I deserve good things. You deserve good things. You deserve everything good in the world. Everything that you want, you deserve it. Everything that a human being should be entitled to, which is love, compassion, kindness, life, liberty, freedom of speech, whatever. You are deserving of all good things. Don't let anyone ever let you think that you are not worthy, that you are not deserving of good things, that you are less than. Don't let someone who is neglecting to see your value and neglecting to prioritize you and neglecting your meaning and purpose in this world lead you to believe that you don't have any. You do have a purpose. And if they can't comprehend it, that is not a person you need to be talking to at all. Next, it's okay to feel sad about making the right decision. A lot of times we make the right decision and we think that because we feel sad and might feel, down about it and disappointed that we had to make it overall, that it was the wrong decision for us, that we should go back and fix this and unblock that person and go back to that. No, you made the right decision. You just feel sad because that's gone. And every time we lose a feeling, it doesn't even have to be love. It can be fulfillment. It can be feeling like someone wants to talk to us. It can be feeling like we have a purpose in doing this thing. It can be anything, but you have to remember that you walking away and you leaving was the sign that it was the right decision. You wouldn't think to leave somewhere, slam that door permanently if that wasn't what was right for you. I need you to stand on business and know that the sadness will go away. Give yourself a week, 2 weeks top, 3 weeks. Like I said, therapy. It's linked right down below, y'all. I have the therapy link for y'all, BetterHelp. But I'm telling you that you will be okay. It's normal to feel sad after doing something that's good for you in the long run. It's okay. I don't care if they call you selfish. I don't care if they call you no caller ID multiple times. I don't care what it is. You know it was the right decision. Yes, you're sad, but don't let that sadness lead you back into a bed that you left because it was downright wrong and evil. Don't go back there. You will be okay. Next is the night is still young. You can be who you want to be. You can do anything because you have time. You have time to figure out who you are if you don't know who you are. You have time to leave that person. You have time to exit that toxic friend group. You have time and the ability and the autonomy to change your job if it no longer suits you. It doesn't matter how much you're making. If you're not happy, leave. The night is still young. You still have time. And thank God for that every day, that you still have the ability to say, I'll put that off tomorrow. You still have the ability to procrastinate. You still have the ability to be depressed for 2 days. That is even a luxury. You owe it to yourself not to sit quietly or waste your life, but to use your life, live it. Go out there and do that. Call that person. Move to that city. Start creating that content. Get back on the horse. Pick up a new hobby. You owe it to yourself to be happy. And lastly, people's false narratives don't bother me. Now, what I mean by this is don't ever let anyone's negative opinion of you ruin your day. Don't even think about what they're thinking about. I'd rather be the girl that's being talked about than the girl who's doing the talking, because you bitches are weird. They want to gossip about you? Let them. They want to stalk your stories but never like any of your posts? Let them. They want to spread lies about you and alter the storyline and only tell how you reacted and not what they did to get that reaction? Let them. They want to think badly of you? Let them. Be okay with letting people show you who they are, because actions matter, not words. Many people can say something without actually doing something. And frankly, why would you be sad over someone you know isn't your person? It might seem strict, but why? They're not your person, so it's really nothing to be sad over. It's very easy to feel overwhelmed. It's very easy to let other people's opinions of you and their thoughts and outside factors affect your mental state. But I need you to do something for me. I need you to look in the mirror every single day and be glad, be proud, and love what you see. Because if you don't look in the mirror and love it, don't expect anyone else to. I'm telling you right now, even though you might doubt it, that life will get better. Things will get better. Those hardships will stop. You are deserving of good things. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are worthy. Every door that is closed is a small window in the doors of your life. Every person who has wronged you or who you have had to cut off is but a footnote in your story. They're just a footnote. It's all going to be okay. You're going to be okay. It's all going to work out. Life always works out. So if you're crying, please don't cry anymore. If you're worrying, please don't worry anymore. If you're panicking, please don't panic anymore. Instead, I can only give you guys what I have given myself and has worked. You need to pray. That's really the best piece of advice I can give you. Go to God with all of your worries. Don't ever go to a person, because a person is a vent that can lead to other rooms. Place your trust in God. It will all be okay. You will make it. I know you can do it. Okay, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, guys. I hope that this has provided you with some helpful pieces of advice. And I love you guys, truly. And I want you to do good in your life. Completely. I am praying for you daily. Please follow me on my other socials at jazzlinboswell, and go on my bios and follow Closet Truths. And I hope you guys have a blessed evening, day, or night, or whatever time you're watching this. Until next time. Bye. That a flower bloomed in a dark room, what you trusted.